Talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman pikin dey the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh yo yo, Mayegun don't come. Oh.
Hello there.
I
know I am starting this late, but it doesn't really matter. Better late than never. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining me from. It is Mayegun Brunch Time Live. I've got 2.5 hours to make your money, your lunch, your day just before the prime time. I have come with at least 2 topics, right? Some of them are like happening right now. I have brought them to you this afternoon. You can be part of it, right? Hear the broadcast. Thank you. If you are watching me from Oyo State,
yes, right.
You possibly will be able to tell us what is going on. There are some clips coming down from Oyo State. They are conducting, or they are having their local government election today. A charade.
And yes, right. You too.
Then a tragedy that struck on East-West Road, the River State part of the East-West Road, where somewhere close to Eleme Petrochemical, you know the area? Yeah, a petroleum truck, right? Poured its contents on the road, and that sparked a fire. 5 people died. And that is just today.
How
many of you remember that lady, that police officer that went on to give a testimony at an Abuja church? And she was more or less like embarrassed, okay, for giving a testimony that a pastor didn't feel was true. What's the name of that church again? You will tell me. Anyway, she has come out again to seek the support. After saying they've settled and she's forgiven a pastor, she's come out now to seek for your support because she is now a star. Now she can no longer just live like before. She needs some money to shop that status. I don't know if this is good news or not, but I will still share it with you. Tifnumbu taking further is drama of fraud, the con man, and then their cornfield rats. So they have appointed, or he has appointed Jimovia as the, I don't even know the title, okay? Maybe the chairman of student loan. Easier that way, right? Now, your student loan in Nigeria under Kolu as a chairman, they still haven't figured out how to pay you. So today, now let's kind of get into it quickly so that, this is like an appetizer. I think you know that, right? So it is also an opportunity for a lot of us to speak, for the first time, in case if you have been finding it difficult to really get onto the main primetime show. But let's use this appetizer this morning. Coming from Nigeria or your state, Seyi Makinde is their governor in Oyo. In Nigeria, you can have an election where a supposed winning party would actually struggle to have the majority or even to win the entire state as governors, even with the riggings and all that, okay? They still have to lose some places where you will see other opposition parties also winning few areas or seats in the state assembly. But immediately after that, every election afterwards will go straight the way of the ruling party because their job is to squeeze out and frustrate any opposition. In fact, local government election is just a ceremonial coronation for those selected party faithful to the ruling party in that state. But sometimes people feel like maybe, Seyi Makinde and his guys are a little bit different. But it's because you haven't really experienced them up close, politically too. In Nigeria, you are not allowed to share power or tolerate your own opposition, anybody trying to challenge you in a way. And you can use the same state institutions to stop them, commit electoral crime with no consequences. So this one that is happening in Oyo State today is a textbook definition and a true reminder of how rotten for those who are probably in a way, kind of still in doubt. The system is so rotten that you have to actually clear out the entire rotten system, okay, and possibly create new, fresh systems in pieces out of this gigantic fraud called Nigeria. It is so deep that even if you are trying to fix it, if you have an idea, okay, let us try and fix so where are you going to start from? Because every rotten, every horrible things, illegal, no doubt, right? Every horrible things that the political class in Nigeria have gotten away with. They have gotten away with them because the people have tolerated them. They've normalized them. And this is why I'm going to show you this from Oyo State today. They are having an election, right? So the first one is how is the election going? Here is one good example to remind you what it is like.
Àwọn neck officer wa no lọ yo àdìbò rárá ń bí báyìí àwọn náà kẹ́rù wọn lọ yìí o every time tó ń lọ náà aago 2 ló lù wọ́n kàn dúró kalẹ̀ ni kò sí materials àwọn náà ń lọ yìí o poly unit bí ni wọ́n ń lọ bóyá fẹ́ lọ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ níbi tó kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ wọn kó materials wá wọ́n kó Ward 3 wá sí Ward 1 wọ́n lọ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ní IDC tó ti ń tẹ̀ ní mẹ́wàá àwọn náà ń lọ yìí o àfọwọ́ kàn wọ́n aago 3 ló yẹ kó close o aago 3 àwọn rèé o àwọn rèé.
ẹ bìlíìfù pé wọ́n ti gbé bò yẹn lọ wọ́n ti gbé bò yẹn lọ wọ́n ti gbé bò yẹn lọ sá àjẹ́ wọ́n ti gbé bàbá fà lọ.
Ìkọ̀tà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. nígbà táwa wé tó mọ́tò wà tí wọ́n wà dìbò fún wa wọn kan táwọn àwọn àgbà kò tí dìbò wà fún wa.
ṣé wọn ò sí ìgbédè náà.
wọn à rí. káwọn kọrí lé wa.
ààrẹ lè sun bí ààrẹ kọrí lé wa.
tí èsè yẹn kan tí èsè yẹn méjì.
àwọn ìyá ti pínlẹ̀ ní
ló kálukú ti kọrí lé. òtún àná wọ́n ṣe àwọn náà gbalẹ̀ wa lọ. òótọ́ ni àwọn náà gbalẹ̀ wa lọ. má jẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí wọ́n wá láàárọ̀ bó ṣe wá nìkan bí 11:30 ọwọ́ ní wọn ò rí àpótí kankan bì pé mo á rò pé yá tiẹ̀ parọ́ ìwé ìgbéyà ó parọ́ mo fún wa ní bí káwọn náà dé bíbá yìí ká yẹ̀ wò.
wọ́n ti gbé wa ń dàjí. Ìdajì. ẹ ṣe gàdádì wa sà.
ẹ máa lọ lé yín wọ́n ti kọ results ṣe máa waste time ara yín ẹ máa lọ lé wọ́n ti kọ and just like that no argument bó ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn that's how they always do right there everybody will just stand up and they will go home. That's how they normalize it all, right? It's like, okay, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to do now? Of course, you can ask me what do they want you to do when people you did not choose are parading themselves as being chosen by you. And there is nothing you can do. Because to you, it is not worth shutting down the entire process. Maybe now the votes. You got there, they've shortchanged you. But they are going to announce the winner at night. Even the party chairman, AAC chairman in your state, they had to handcuff him for arguing too much. Is it new? Then you will see the same people, disenfranchised people, who are going to be robbed, who are going to be cheated and stolen from later, right? They will say, are you expecting AAC to win? Benny, forget it, Jare. Even people are complaining of rigging. AAC too is complaining of rigging. That's how they normalize it. Okay? Yeah, see chairman.
What is going on? Thank you very much. My name is Kyle.
Please, hey officer, please give us 2 minutes.
They won't allow you to address now. They won't allow you to address. They were trying to
No, we are hearing you. We are hearing you, please. We are hearing you now. We are hearing you. We are hearing you. We are hearing you. Why, please? Okay.
What's your purpose here? I belong to the state. Monitoring team for this election. We're coming, observing the reason why elections materials were not being distributed to all polling units. And we're coming, monitoring, and moving around. And getting here, we saw that DPO. Not even that DPO. It was one, NSCDC that was here.
Okay.
Are you getting me now? And the man walked up to us and said, why do we speak like that? I said,
excuse me,
I was even embracing that man. Okay. Suddenly this man just came in that I'm very special. He said he has been doing this and will continue to do this. He harassed me. He harassed me.
Hello?
He talked to me. What is going on?
That's the party chairman. What are you going to do? If you see your party chairman handcuffed by the NSCDC police, simply because he is considered a troublemaker for asking questions. So what are you going to do? What are we going to do now, Abi? What do you want us to do? Nothing. So that's how you normalize it. That's how it's, you know what I mean? You know, because you are not ready to kind of face those. They know you would never do anything. And if there are a few of you who decided to want to pretend to do something, once they probably give them, a little bit of a slice or crumb from their bread, right? That too will disappear. And that is in your state. See, East-West Road meanwhile, that for you, they are going to announce winners. So they are going to, possibly they have already started announcing winners. And those ones too, knowing now this state coordinated rigging is not going to reflect, it's never going to be the true reflection of the people. Why not just, you are the government in power, Abi? You have done so well, you've been there for over 4 years, Abi? So why not just let the people decide? Like everybody should decide whoever they wanted. Why muzzle them? Why use, you know what I mean, right? But it is Nigeria, that's how they do it, okay? It's how they do it. So going on, you've heard about the East-West Road many times. You should. The East-West Road, as it is pronounced, right? It is the road. It should have been the longest, possibly the busiest road ever in the entire Africa. I'm not exaggerating. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway alone, on record, they say Lagos-Ibadan Expressway alone takes more than 200 million cars in a year. Passes through it in a single year. And you know how they do it. If you drive from Ibadan, you drive from Lagos to Ibadan. That is one. You drive from Ibadan. You drive from Lagos to Ibadan. Then you drive from Ibadan back to Lagos. You see the meter on the road, counting how many cars pass through it. Will count your car twice. So those of you who actually really have trick, there are people who will tell you that in a single month, they personally have more than 400 or 500 trips to and fro like that. But you see the East-West Road, right? As it is, named, right? Is the road that was to link the eastern part of Nigeria. And they are using this East-West too, because even though they have used politics to divide that region, the old eastern region after the war, right? But they still refer to it as East, even in their own book. So the East-West Road, the way it works is that it's a road that will start from Lagos, go through Ondo, Delta, Onitsha, Aba, these areas, right? And it's going to go and end at Akwa Ibom, very close to, it's going to go and end at Calabar, very close to Bakassi, like if they go Cameroon. It was supposed to be like 10-lane road. The guy the PDP gave the road to, you won't believe it, or you should. The man they gave the contract to is the man who is now in prison trying to steal a boy's kidney for his own daughter, Ekweremadu. It was Ekweremadu's government, company that got the East-West Road contract as far back as 2007, if not before then. And it has always been ongoing, never finished. Okay? But that is not the tragedy. The tragedy is that that uncompleted road has been a permanent disaster, especially for road travelers. They can tell you their stories. It has claimed many lives that are not even announced. But you see this one that happened this morning, when a fuel tanker, lost control, crashed, and spilled its contents. And you see, it was the moment that it was really, really a busy road. I'm talking about, for those who know the East-West Road, right? It's a very busy place. It's a very terrible road. Uncompleted. Never to be completed. For 20 years, nearly 20 years since they've started it. All they've been talking about it. And billions of your money gone. So what then happened was that this tragedy, this recent one is sort of, I think probably hits home. Because it was like, you are in traffic. One moment you are in traffic. complaining about the terrible road, all these terrible governments. Look at this road, and we are just stuck here in this traffic. And then, boom, like that. So you probably will not be the same again even if you live to tell the story. More than 100 people have been reportedly injured. Some of them badly. And we are talking about fire, right? 5 died, reportedly killed instantly when the smoke died down. I'll show you what it looked like.
Some people end their life like oh, you
Look at that walk road, they don't want to walk road. If they don't want to drive slow, they don't want to drive slow. Now this one,
This is because of accidents in the Roma Valley.
That was the